Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. Just walking in the door. It is hotter than fish grease outside. I know I said that before, but I hope you guys and ladies are staying hydrated, staying out of the heat as much as possible, and in the shade. Here in Georgia, Brunswick, Georgia, to be exact. I don't know what the temperature is, but it feels like it's close to 100. And boy, do I have something to talk about today. First off, we're going to get this out of the way. My scent of the day is from the house of Bvlgari, and this is Bvlgari Man Extreme. This is one I do not reach for a lot. Honestly, I did a video on this, and I think it was around the time I just started, and I said that this was a cool weather scent, and this one in particular is not. And the only reason why I said it was because there is some kind of, I don't know, pepper or something in this. I don't know what it is, but it gives it a little bit of, not really spice, but I don't know, like a peppery type note. And it actually gives me a headache. I used about 5, maybe 6 sprays of this today. It's citrusy, but there is something in it. I don't know if it's like black currant or peppercorn, or I don't know what it is that's in this that gives it that peppery type vibe, but it gave me a splitting headache all day until it started actually like dying off. This one is a solid fragrance if you're looking for one from the house of Bvlgari for summer and maybe spring. It lasts. I did not have to reapply this at all. I can still smell it on my skin. I mean, I don't even have to get that close, like right here, and I can smell it. Even when I move and the air catches it, I can still get whiffs of it. I was actually in a patient room around lunchtime. It was about 12:30ish, and a patient told me that I smelled good. And that was the first and only compliment I got from this all day. But very solid fragrance. This lasted 8. It's actually going to last well past 8 hours on me. Because like I said, I can still smell it. And even off of my shirt, it's projecting. No reapplication needed with this one. Give yourself a good few sprays. Not too much, because for me, it gave me a headache. But it smells good. It's nothing groundbreaking or revolutionary. But if you're looking for something that's going to perform and it's going to last, Bvlgari Man Extreme is where it's at. And if you guys want to know about fragrances that I am selling and or trading, this is one of them. The only reason why is because it gives me a headache. And I'm not looking to trade this one unless you have something worth my while. I'm actually trying to sell this one. And it's a 60 ml bottle. And like I said, I only use this twice. And I can see through it. You can't, but I can. And let's see if I can. It's about, I don't know how far up this goes, but it's about right just below this silver lining here. It's just below that. So this is only a 60 ml bottle. So it's still got a good amount of juice in it. About that much juice. I've only used it twice. I think I did like 5 or 6 sprays this time, and the last time I only did like 4 or 5 sprays the first time I ever used it. So it is missing some sprays. But if you guys, if anyone is interested in this, give me 20 bucks. Actually, I paid more than that for it. 25 bucks. Unless we can work something out, it's up for dibs. But this is a great scent. 8+ hours strong on my skin. I can't speak for anybody else. I can still smell it. It's there. Not like other fragrances where you gotta stick your hand to your nose. I'm like right here and I can smell it. So, damn good fragrance. And next up, another package came. And I have been trading fragrances left and right. And a lot of this stuff I'm not disappointed in. You guys have some great noses out there. You pick up some great fragrances. Some I've heard of, some I haven't. But I thank everybody for being honest and upfront and making sure that you know you hold up your end of the bargains. So, and I don't even know what this is, but okay, I think I know. Okay, I know exactly who this came from, and it's on the front of the thing, but I remember looking at the bottle. Walter E. Taylor. I know I apologize for using your whole government, but that's what the hell you got on the front of this package. Okay. This is one I've been looking for a long time. I'll do this second because I've been wanting to get my hands on one of these fragrances for a long time. Even though they've been around for a while and you can find them in bargain bins, I haven't found any in the bargain bins yet. Most of the time they find them is in big cities. And y'all gotta excuse me, because I love some butterscotch. So, most of the time in bigger cities, they're gonna have a better selection and a bigger variety of fragrances to choose from, and better chances, better odds of getting something in their bargain stores, like Ross, TJ Maxx, Bell's, Burlington, places like that. So, I'll get to that in a minute. This one is from the house of Zara, and this one is Eau de Parfum, and it's not bad bottle. Looks like a wooden cap, and this is called Norland, and I forgot what he said this is supposed to be a clone of, but I want to say this is supposed to be a clone of, what's the name of that fragrance? I can't remember the name of it now. I've been wanting to get my hands on it, but it's supposed to be a clone of something. And it's actually not bad. I like it. I'll have to look it up and give you guys an update, unless you know what Norland from Zara is supposed to be a clone of. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I can't look it up right now because of course I'm on my phone, but anyway, it's not bad. It doesn't smell bad at all. Very potent. Smells like it's gonna last. It smells like it's gonna project and last like this Bvlgari. So I'm very interested to get a wearing of this and see what it's gonna be like. And the one I'm more interested in is one I've really been wanting to get my hands on for a long time. And now I have one. And it is Fendi. And I don't know exactly which one this is, so if you guys know which one this is, let me know. But I really don't give a shit. I just wanted to get my hands on a Fendi fragrance. So, damn good atomizer. It's nice. The opening is peppery as hell. But as it's starting to dry down, it's getting better. I don't know the performance on this, because this is, like I said, my first Fendi fragrance. So very stoked about that. I'm glad to have this in my collection. These are the type fragrances I really want to start getting my hands on. Yes, this is kind of an upgrade in fragrances. I don't want to keep buying a lot of those super cheap ones and have a bunch of that stuff in my collection. I'll keep some of it, like my Perry Ellis's. I like those, but there are some other like cheapy ones, like the Javon Musk Sex Appeal and all that kind of stuff, and you know, some other cheap fragrances, them Tommy fragrances. I do want to get rid of some of those if possible, but I do want to kind of upgrade a little bit to some stuff like this, to get some good name brand quality type stuff in the fragrance in my collection. That is one reason why I wanted to try to get rid of, or downsize, I should say, my collection, so I can get a little bit better quality stuff. No, you don't have to worry about your boy jumping over to the niche side, even though some of this stuff may be starting to fall into the niche category or whatever, but you won't still see any Creed or anything like that unless I get some decants from somebody. But you won't see me rocking a full bottle of any Creed or anything like that. So don't fret. Don't think that your boy is switching up on you. I'm not. I'm still going to bring you the cheapies, even if I buy them and resell them to somebody, just do a testing, or buy them and, you know, like give them away to somebody on the street just to do something generous for somebody. But whatever the case may be, I am going to try to bring you a little bit more upscale quality stuff that's still in the cheapy range. But anyway, brings me to my next point. So, for the second time in my 41 years of being on this earth, somebody has thrown in my face the word loyalty. And I didn't understand it the first time it happened, because my actions, I thought, were speaking louder than words. And people need to get away from the street definition of these words. When you say loyalty on the streets, for some people that means no snitching. That means you never rat on your, you know what I'm saying, on your homeboys, which is the same as snitching. You don't turncoat, which means you don't turn your back. You don't cross your people. You don't steal from people. None of that. So whatever the real definition of loyalty is in the dictionary or encyclopedia or whatever you want to use to look it up, that definition and the street definition, it's one and the same, but it's like a fork in the road. And people take the street version way too serious. For me, let me go back, because a lot of you people who are subscribers now may have not went back and saw any of my older stuff. You just seen what I'm putting out now. But if you go back, one of my older videos lets you into my life and what I've been through in the past. One of the things I went through was, as you can see, I chopped off the top of one of my fingers at one of my last jobs. So that was a horrific ordeal, which actually, this particular injury was the beginning of my downfall in about 20, what was it, 2013, I want to say. Was it 2013? Yeah, it was 2013. Me and my then wife was going through some things, a rough patch, and I decided that since, you know, I wanted to be a man whore and, you know, step outside the marriage and do what I did. I'm not going to put her on Front Street because, you know, everybody has faults and blames in certain things. And I was the weaker person and chose to, like, get away from it. So I stepped out and did my thing and started messing with somebody I should have left in my past, to be honest with you. Because if I would have known then what I know now, I would have never even started messing with this person. But I got a divorce and started dealing with this other chick, and things were good at first, and then, you know, they moved back here, in which they didn't want to, and things just went south quick because I was still trying to have a cordial relationship with my ex-wife, or still at that particular time, my wife. I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be cool with everybody, in which I know now that everybody is not mature enough on certain levels to deal with it. And I made the mistake of, when I wasn't able to talk to my then girlfriend, I was going back to talk to my ex-wife or whatever about my issues. And that was a mistake. I'm man enough to admit that that was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that because they did not like each other. That was a problem. I get it. Case closed on that. So, I guess the fact that she didn't like it, and it was a back of he say, she said, a bunch of he say, she say going on, and the girl I was dealing with, I guess she just shut down. She locked up. She didn't want to hear nothing else I had to say. She didn't care anymore. She started doing her thing and, you know, whatever. So, at the same time, you can't do your thing and still think that you're going to be mad at me and try to keep me from doing me when you don't want me no more. So, if I leave and move in with somebody else until I can get on my feet, what difference does it make to you where I go? You just said you didn't want to do this no more. You was out. You was done. So what difference did it make that I moved in with my ex-wife and her new old man for about a week or two until I can get in the place that I'm in now? It shouldn't have mattered. But yet and still, she said she didn't want to be around me, but she didn't want to be in a relationship with me, but she wanted me to still give her all the benefits of what she was getting before without labeling me as her man or whatever. So I'm thinking in my mind, if I do all of this stuff, maybe she will start seeing me in a different light and maybe she'll come back or whatever. That didn't happen. She still wanted to hang out with a bunch of little young so-called thugs and smoke Molly and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, it kind of got out of hand. And I was still trying to be there for her. Even though people were threatening me, people were threatening to come over here and do stuff to me and all kinds of stuff, I still was running over there whenever she texted or called me and she needed something. But all of it, I even cleaned out my freezer, my cabinets, everything, and took food over there for her and her kids when she asked for it. And my son was living here at the time. So, I was a fool. Yeah, I know it's a bunch of you people on here right now saying that I was stupid, I was a fool. It is what it is. Love is blind. I thought I was in love with this chick, and it was what it was. So I went out my way to do everything, fix cars, fix music. I did jobs for other people for her. I cut grass. I was doing everything. So she threw that up in my face one time that I'm not loyal to her and I'm not keeping it 100, and like people they was throwing that left and right at me, like I'm not being real, I'm not being this and that. How the fuck am I not being 100? I'm not being loyal when I'm cleaning out my refrigerator, I'm cleaning out my cabinets, I'm giving you money, I'm buying you food, I'm, you know, whatever, cutting your grass, I'm fixing stuff at your house, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So fast forward through a bunch of other bullshit that happened with that. Finally, that's over and done with. I'm cool now. Scarring is still there. I really don't even want to deal with another relationship after all that. And I know somebody's going to say, because I've been hearing it since day one, that I shouldn't be like that. I should give people a chance, whatever, whatever. And fast forward, I was dealing with another little chick. And I knew from the jump that I didn't want to have no relationship with this chick because she got so much drama that was going on at the job. She was all in a bunch of dudes' faces, and you know, she was like screwing people at the hospital. And I mean, she even gave me one at the, you know what I'm saying, at the senior care center in an empty room. Like, I had her hemmed up in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, for a little quickie. So she a little thought, and she got in her feelings because another chick that I was dealing with, or I was trying to deal with, she found out through me that I got a loan to help this other chick get a car. And I really was feeling this other chick. So the chick, obviously, either she wasn't feeling me like that, or she was just using me, you know what I'm saying, to get what she wanted, because she knew I would do it. She knew what I would do for the ex that I was telling you about. Not my ex-wife, but my other ex-girlfriend, the one that, whatever. So I done bought this chick a car. I'm still paying on this loan right now. And this other little thought, I guess she got mad because she found out about that. So me and this other chick, I don't even deal with her like that no more. The one I bought the car for, because last straw is she got back home from, you know, doing a little time, and she was on her dick. So she didn't have the paperwork straight to get it in her name. So I went, got all the paperwork straightened out, got the car out of my name, it's in her name. So now she need insurance. At first I wasn't going to do it, but I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to just be nice to her. She ain't got nobody in her corner. Everybody turned their back on her while she was gone. So, all right, whatever, I'll help her. Put her on my insurance, and my insurance only jumped up like $25. So I said, you know what? Give me $20 every month until you can get this in your name. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Cool. I'm thinking, okay, a little extra $20 here and there every month. I can give it to my son, or send, you know, 10 apiece to my kids, or, you know what I'm saying, save it up or whatever. First month came around, no car insurance money. I text her, let her know, hey, I just paid this car insurance. I need that $20. Nothing. Second month came around. Hey, car insurance just got paid. I need that $20. Now it's $40. Next month came around. Nothing. I'm like, well, damn, can I at least get you to text me and say, hey, I don't have it, my check was short, or, you know what I'm saying, kiss my ass or something. Yeah, you right. Yeah, I should give you that much courtesy, whatever. So, you know what I did after that third time? I went straight to the insurance company, took that chick off my insurance. So now her insurance, if she don't know by now, her license probably already suspended. She probably don't even know it yet, but she will know if she sees this video. So whatever. So where was I at? Okay, so now me and this other little chick, we not really dealing with each other no more. The little thought. And I'm somewhat dealing with another female. And I told her the same thing. I'm not really ready for a relationship. But, you know what I'm saying, we can kick it if you're willing to wait just to see, you know what I'm saying, for a little while. I'm not trying to make you wait forever. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess the other little thought found out because she started working at the same hotel that the other chick working at, that me and her was dealing with each other. Now she mad. So now she around the hotel. She's showing people this little video of me and her. And I recorded a little video. She knew about it. Of her giving me some sloppy top. And that's the video that she's going around the job showing people. Number one, you're not hurting my feelings, because what you're doing is you publicizing your boy to other females, which is going to make them want to holler at me. or want to make them fuck me. So who's in the loss? You the one doing the sexual act on video. So I mean, what is it hurting me? You the one that's looking like the thought. You don't even see my face in the video. So the other chick that I'm dealing with, she's all in her feelings and she upset that the girl going around telling rumors and lies and showing videos and photos. And I'm like, I really don't care. Like, don't be calling and texting me with all that foolishness, bro. Like, I don't care nothing about all that shit, man. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 41 years old. I can do and say what the fuck I please. So, the little thought chick, I guess she in her feelings still, and she trying to, like, drive a wedge in between me and this other chick. But it's not really working because it ain't really nothing to drive a wedge through if you ask me. But she texted me this morning, and I guess they having some kind of altercations again at the job or whatever. And I told a girl, I said, man, don't text my phone with that foolishness, bro. I don't have time for that bullshit. This chick had the audacity to send me a voice message and say she's been defending me, and I'm not being loyal to her. How the fuck am I not being loyal to you when you the one that's trying to out me by showing a video and telling all these rumors and lies that I got you a loan to get you a car or whatever? That loan wasn't even for you, sweetheart. That was way before you even came into the picture when I did this. So what loan did I get for you? Where is it at? Nah, it don't work like that. But she trying to say that's the second time somebody has thrown the word loyal in my face. I'm as loyal as they come, despite what anybody who know me may think. I would give the shirt off of my back to somebody if I felt that strongly about them. And people out there know that. Even my ex, the one I told y'all about that said that I wasn't loyal to her and all of that. If she really sat down with a clear conscience and a clear mind and thought about all the things that I've done for her from the time we first started talking to the time we split up, and after that, all the times that she done came over here to get away from her house because she had all these dope addicts over there and she wanted to get away from it, so she came over here and I basically took care of her. I made sure she was okay. I fed her, gave her medication. When she wanted to go into the mental hospital, I checked her into the mental hospital. I took her over there. I brought her clothes. I went to see her. If she needed Black and Miles or whatever, I would take them over there for her. All the times that I took care of her kids for her, I paid her bills with her card. I never stole any money from her off of her cards. None of that. Look at all the times I bought food, I cooked, I cleaned, I washed cars, I cut grass. Even when we wasn't together, I was still doing all this stuff for her. If she really sat down and thought about how good of a nigga I really was to her, not a nigga, a man. How about that? How good of a man I was to her. She would really sit there and kick herself in the ass for letting somebody like me go. And this thought gonna go around and tell people or text me and tell me I'm not loyal? Little girl, you need to get your life together. All the times you done text and called me and asked me for money, for food, for rides, to and from work when you didn't have any. Look out for you, give you advice, talk to you when you sitting here crying and you mad at your jobs and stuff like that. And I'm not loyal? Are you serious? But you know, that's how people are. Selfish. People are so selfish that they think about themselves and themselves only and not the other person that's involved in this situation. First of all, you should have never went to the job and started throwing out rumors and telling our past business to somebody that I'm dealing with now when me and you don't even deal with each other like that no more. And I was willing to be cool with the chick still, and you know what I'm saying, call and conversate with her whenever she had an issue or whatever. But she burned that bridge when she started going around telling people stuff and showing videos and lying and all this kind of stuff. So you the one that's not loyal, sweetheart. But I'm not going to drag this on too much longer, guys. It's already at the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But if anybody can look up and tell me in the comment section what Norland by Zara is supposed to be a clone of, because Zara is a clone house, let me know. And if anybody is interested in this Bvlgari Man Extreme, about 25 bucks and it's yours. This is a 60 ml. I've used it twice, probably about 10 sprays maybe missing out of it. Not a big fan of the peppery type note that's in this, but it is a nice fragrance. I did get one compliment off of this today from a patient in the hospital I work in. So, and it lasts 8+ hours on the skin. So if anybody's looking for a pretty good summer or springtime fragrance, here it is. This is what you're looking for. And Fendi, I don't know exactly which one this is because it does not have the box. I'll have to look this up and see. And this was a tester bottle. As I can see, it says tester, not for sale. But oh, okay, I see. This is Fendi Pour Homme Absoluto. That's what this is. Okay. So never mind on this one. This is Fendi Pour Homme Absoluto. And I like it. I like both of them. They both have that peppery aspect to them, but it's not strong pepper like this one. Like, it gave me a massive headache. But maybe it'll work better on somebody else's skin. So I am out of here, guys. It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense. Peace.